bruises. What are we getting out of this damn one-sided deal? Ask questions. Because a lot of people like to jump in our conversations, they jump in our mentions, they jump in our mix, telling us what the hell we need to do for them and how we don't need to represent foundational black Americans because daddy's divisive. You damn right it's divisive. Ain't nothing wrong with being divisive. As long as you're dividing yourself from people trying to undermine you. You damn right. I'm trying to divide myself from people who want to undermine me. So if y'all from somewhere else talking about we're divisive, you're goddamn right I am. I want to divide myself from people who are not trying to help me or my group.
Yeah, peace and love to the fam, man. You watching War for Peace, man. And today, man, I want to talk about, basically, you guys heard it, man, what Tariq said, man. I don't know how can I put this, man? He basically said that he's being divisive, that when people say, people from the diaspora saying that he's being divisive, you damn right he's being divisive, you know what I mean? But see, these are things that when people were saying this stuff before, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, people, when you hear some people talking points, you can start to connect the dots and see where they're leading to. And a lot of people were saying that this stuff was divisive, and a lot of folks were, a lot of people that were talking these same talking points were denying this and saying, no, man, we're not divisive. We just trying to, bring awareness to the lineage and all, the same rhetoric that they've been spewing for a year and a half, almost 2 years. They've been saying the same thing. So now, like I said before, if you let them talk, they're gonna start to admit the things that they were denying in the beginning. Because when you connect the dots, it all links to that. We already know where this was going. This is why a lot of people said this is dangerous, because we know where this is going to lead to. We know that this is xenophobia, and it can lead to some of the people that Tariq, like look at the video, man. Tariq has all of a sudden got all these followers, man. I know a lot has to do with quarantine, a lot of people at home right now, but all of a sudden, man, he got a lot of followers, man. And I've been following Tariq for years, man, since Hidden Colors 1, man, way before a lot of people. I remember when Tariq and he had like 2,500 subscribers, man. Then he started growing. You know what I'm saying? I remember Tariq had 4 or 5 channels before this channel that all got terminated because of hate speech. You know what I mean? So he was every time he monetized his channel, he got censored. And all of a sudden, he got all these followers, and now he monetized his channel. You know what I'm saying? And with YouTube, and he hasn't been censored yet, man. It's a funny business going on. I seen somebody in the comments say that they think that he took a bag, man. I'm really starting to believe that, because if you really think about this anti-Democrat campaign that went on since Trump was in office, all of a sudden black people just start going against Democrats. And I'm not saying that the Democrats are good, because yeah, there's a lot of Democrats out there as well as Republicans that would do bad for the black community. So I'm not saying that the Democrats are better, which one is better, but we did see an anti-Democrat regime go on with a lot of black conscious people, a lot of people in the black community, a lot of black speakers. All of a sudden, I seen dudes that I never thought that would go against Democrats, that I swear they were anti-Republican, and now they went Democrat. So I start to connect the dots, man, and I said, wait, hold on. All these same people are talking the same talking points. They all saying the same thing. If you listen to Tariq Nasheed, from Yvette Carnell to all these other YouTubers, all of a sudden, man, they switched they switched up, man. I call it the great switch, man, because all of a sudden, man, they start talking about anti-Democrats, Democrats this, Democrats that, don't vote, this and that. And we already know, when you're telling people not to vote, you're not teaching them just not to vote for the president. You telling them not to vote, period. So even on a local level, they're not going to vote. You know what I mean? And then they switched it and said, oh yeah, vote for the local level, hold your ballots, yeah, vote. I mean, they didn't know what they were doing, man. They had no idea. And this is why people were saying things, because we were connecting the dot and we knew where this was going to lead to. You know what I mean? So with that, I'll start to see a lot of funny business, man. And now we see Tariq come straight out and say, yeah, I'm dividing myself from these people. Because like I said, he'll talk about all the other immigrants that's really affecting the black community. But then he'll throw the smallest group in there. You know what I'm saying? The smallest group is the black immigrants. You know what I'm saying? That's the smallest group out of all the immigrants are the black immigrants. And not only that, the black immigrants live in the black community poor and fighting racism, fighting the struggle, fighting everything, just like the black Americans. And then you turn around and say that these people are against you. Are you crazy? But yet they fight the same thing. Like they going to apply for jobs and they get denied because of their skin color. So you want to say what they have in common? First thing they got in common, man, is skin color. Second thing they got is discrimination for being black in America. And I can name so many more. You know what I mean? We have a lot in common. This what connects us is what we have in common, not what we don't have in common. So it's crazy, man. So I just wanted to say that, man, and let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out. Peace.